The story of a white Spokane civil rights leader who disguised herself as an African-American woman is making headlines around the world. Tweets about Rachel Dolezal were even out-trending the NBA Finals.
That's a very, I don't know what you're implying.
KXLY4's interview with Dolezal when we confronted her on a Spokane sidewalk, playing out on newscasts across the country. And now there are new details about the racially charged ruse. KXLY4 team coverage tonight. And we talk with Dolezal's parents, and we have reaction from Spokane's African-American community, and why the NAACP may let Dolezal keep her job as president of Spokane's chapter. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey begins our coverage now live from the organization's office. Jeff?
The Spokane Police Department has now suspended a 3-month-long investigation into hate mail that was sent to the NAACP's post office box specifically addressed to Dolezal. Detectives concluded that threatening envelope was never processed by the U.S. Postal Service, and then whoever put it there used a key to do so. Meanwhile, Nadine, the NAACP still standing by Dolezal. She is still the president of the local chapter. Members of Spokane's African-American community feel up until now, Rachel Dolezal has done a very effective job of advancing racial equality.
I do believe she's done some positive things. One of the major things was she moved the NAACP office down on Main Street. And so I think that brought visibility to the NAACP Spokane chapter. I really do.
Dolezal was so excited about getting the NAACP office out of a church basement, she posted this photo announcing that her dad would be attending the ribbon-cutting ceremony. Is that your dad?
Yeah, that's my dad.
This man right here is your father? Right there?
You have a question about that?
Yes, ma'am. As it turns out, though, the man in the photo is not Dolezal's father. He's a white guy named Larry who lives in Montana, and this is her mother, Ruth Ann. Pastor Dove attributes Dolezal's false claims about the Facebook photo to the fact that she's been estranged from her parents for years.
But nobody knows what went on in that house that allowed or has Rachel to think the way she does.
Are you African American?
I don't understand the question.
However, Pastor Dove does have concerns about Dolezal trying to pass herself off as a person of color.
For those persons who are black, females and black, we can't wash this off. We can't change this. This is what we live in. This is what we breathe.
Are your parents, are they white? Dolezal never did answer that question and left at least some members of the African-American community wondering why she was pretending to be somebody she's not.
And so to those persons who are may be upset about the fact that, you didn't have to endure as a black person the atrocities that our ancestors had to endure, then she has to answer to that.
Pastor Dove, who is a former NAACP vice president, says that he thinks that Ms. Dolezal could still be effective as the group's president, but that will be up to the executive committee, Nadine, that group meeting next week.
Jeff, does the pastor think that these latest revelations about Dolezal have hurt the equality movement in Spokane?
Well, he certainly thinks that it's going to serve as a momentary distraction, but the pastor also believes that there's a lot of other civil rights leadership out there. People like Pastor Sean Davis and Katara Johnson. They're folks that have the respect as well as the ear of Spokane's mayor and police chief. Reporting live downtown, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.
All right, thank you, Jeff.